Hello, we are 5G Data. This is our ms3 video demo. Just to start, we'll be running OCamel. Our game is called OCamelot, and so I started the level, and there's a narrator. It talks about a bit of lore for the game, and you can speed it up by pressing enter or just read the whole thing. So this is a game, it's a platform game. You control the sprite P. So since then we've implemented a lot more enemies. So the jumping one with F is frogs. They cannot die, but they jump. And then we have G for Goomba, which is the classic. You can just step on it, it'll die. We've added coins, we just collected coins there. And then that's C for cannon. They shoot projectiles, and then you can just jump on top of the blocks, below the blocks. And then the goal for the game is just to complete the levels, and we have about 6 levels now. And they each test a little bit different, like, things we want the player to have skill-wise. So the first one's obviously supposed to be the easiest, and it goes up to 6, ranging in difficulty. So here we have what should be a successful run, and just jump into the blue finish line, and then we have the screen say level complete, and then it automatically progresses to level 2. There's new lore, and then level 2 is a little different structure, different game. And so yeah, level complete, next level, and then level 3, so on and so forth. And so this is just to show how our game has a lot of flexibility, since that the game levels are open in CSV. They don't have to have the same dimensions per se. It's like level 1 and 2 are long levels in terms of width, and then very short in terms of the ceiling. Whereas level 3 is a very tall game, and it has like a long CSV in terms of height instead of width. And so we also have a level selector. You can pick whatever level you want. And you don't have to like play in order. You can pick whatever level you want. And then there's even a level editor where you can build your own levels and play levels that you built yourself. We took this after Geometry Dash's level editor mode. So in case you beat the game, you can design your own levels and keep playing new levels that you have in mind, not just the ones that we create. We have settings, so you can customize like the developer mode, which lets you see more things about like the blocks and like the frame rates. Lives you can change, so I guess if you want to play the hardest is 1 life versus the easiest is 5 lives. You can turn on and off the narrator if you don't want to see the lore. And the block size you can actually set to 1, which I'll show you in a bit what it does. And so info is just like our manual. It tells you what each enemy behavior is, how you control your own character, and what's dangerous and what coins do, and so on and so forth. Credits is just the name of our group members, and quit is just to quit the game. You can always go back from a level pressing B. So this is what the game looks like when rendered with the 1 block setting. It's a lot smaller, it looks more cutesy per se. It's kind of like an arcade style. It does help with the frame rate, and it plays a lot smoother in 1 block mode. So that's a pro and a con. It's not as big, but it does look a lot nicer to run, and it is still a very good looking game, because all of our sprites are created in terms of multiples of 4. So if you wanted to play 1 block mode, it just makes all the sprites just one character. 4 block mode, four blocks, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And this is level 6, which is like the hardest level. As you can see, it is a lot harder than what level 1 was. It's a lot bigger, there's a lot more enemies, a lot more coins, a lot more blocks, and you can't always win just by walking to the right. You have to go up and down, up and down. So we take a lot of inspiration from classic arcade platform games like Mario and Donkey Kong, so on and so forth. So yeah, thanks for looking at our game, and yeah, and hope you enjoyed.